We saw the ad in the summer in a patchouli, I think, but we weren't really serious about moving then, so we didn't even go and see it. It was until November when they rediscovered it that we got in touch with the agency and had a look. They put the price down since the summer too. I suppose because it had been empty so long, so that made it more affordable for us, which helped us make up our mind. It was perfect, a bigger carton for the kids and enough space for an office. In winter, it was lovely, very cozy. In fact, which is important to me as I really feel the cold. Whereas my husband will open a window, then it's minus temperature outside. Anyway, in July, when summer really started and he had that heat wave, we understood why no one had wanted to rent it over summer. It was boiling all those lovely big windows that made the flat so like an open world like a greenhouse. As soon as it got warmer, from about 8 in the morning until 7 in the evening, it was like living in a sauna. We couldn't stand being at home, and weekend were especially bad. No air conditioning, of course. If only we'd gone to see it when it was first at first day in July, we'd never have moved in. I always rent apartment when I go on holiday. Later day things in hotels are also impersonal and they. This way you get to feel like you really live in the place you're visiting. It's the first time I done it the other's way around, took the rent out my place. But it's just made like a good way of making some extra money. The website is really easy to use and they only charge 5 5% commission, which is lower than a lot of others holiday rental cities. It's all about the photos and the reviews. Get the photos right and the place can look really upmarket and spacious, but you don't want to make look too much better than it really is, or you end up with a bad review. It's better to undersell and offer the clever so guests are pleasantly surprised and leave an extra positive review. So far, I'm averaging the 3 stars because one bad review that broke my average down from 4.5 stars. But hopefully, I'll get a back up during the position. Buying a house seems so far out my reach. It's almost impossible as it is for lots of people my age this day. My parents always told me renting was throwing money away, but it was different in their day. The people could afford to buy a house on a normal salary, but nowadays house prices are so high, and no bank will look at you unless you've got have deposit. The problem with my dreams of flying it is that it's never going to come true. Not unless my parents help me out. But I've got two sisters and we're all in the same position. At least they've put good cut good jobs. Not good enough to buy a house. But at least they can afford to rent place of their own nice areas. I just don't earn enough to rent around here. Even if I get promoted to manager, it will take to find somewhere unless I share and call me Fushi. But there aren't that many people I want to share a bathroom and kitchen with. Some DC I think I'll be stuck living my with my parents forever. Even renting is like a dream to me. At first, our landlord was really helpful, called to enough for us. You heard stories of nightmare landlord, and we felt like we were really lucky. Also, we took anyway. He redecorated the whole place from top to bottom, and let us keep all the bills in his name, so we didn't have the bother of connecting all the companies ourselves. He even offered to come around and do the gardening. Is he now we both work long hours and might not even not have time. That's where the problem starts. Now I look back. Then he popped round just to check if everything okay for you. Once a month, then twice a month. So he was coming every week with some excuse or other. In the beginning, we'd invite him in for tea, but it was only calling him. So when we released, we tried to have the conversation and the third step instead. It got so bad we pretended to be on our way out if we saw him coming coming up the path. We'd grab our coats and walk around round the block until he'd gone. I don't know if he was just lonely or just didn't trust us not to ruin his precious house. In the end, we gave our notice and found somewhere else. It's a shame because we really loved that house, but at least it's more peaceful in the new place.